What up, guys? It's the Fresh and Fit podcast. Myron Gaines and
Fresh Prince CEO.
Today, we're going to teach you guys how to get her back. Man, this is going to be a good one. Stay tuned for this one, guys. This is going to be lit. So, Fresh, what is up, my man? How you doing?
Doing good, bro. These no sleep nights have been definitely worth it. The studio looks fire, bro.
Oh, man. Guys, if you guys knew how much work we're putting in right now in this studio, you guys, man, so give you guys a quick update of what's been going on. This week, we pretty much put the finishing touches on the studio from a soundproof standpoint. There are literally black panels everywhere. You know, it's like a World Star Hip Hop meeting.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? It's just blacked out of here. So, and we had our boy Roberto come in. Shout out to him, RC Velez on Instagram. And he came and he basically helped us with setting up the lighting, because I know we got a lot of complaints on our last show on Monday about it being too dark. You guys can't see us, how black Fresh is, that type of thing.
Super black.
Yeah, facts, bro.
I'm Nigerian.
So, you know what I mean? So we got the constructive criticism and we're like, all right, we're gonna make these fixes. So I think it's a lot better now, for sure, right, guys? Give some fire emojis in the chat if you guys like the new lighting. But yeah, we're just trying to figure out how we're gonna show the background while still being able to see Fresh at the same time. It's like an impossible task,
Guys,
as you guys can
black,
see.
Guys, can't fix it right now.
So, but yeah, man, we're up in the studio quality, guys. As you can see, this is what's gonna happen pretty much every week. We're gonna make things better, get more sound panels, make sure that the sound is impeccable, and we're going to put Joe Rogan out of business.
Guys, this is going to be the best podcast ever in Miami.
Facts.
Real talk.
Facts. And we already got some very special guests lined up, which we will reveal to you guys maybe later in the show. But Fresh, what's going on with you, man? How's your week?
Bro, honestly, man, like I've been so focused on this studio, bro. Like I've been on like maybe 2 dates. And you know me, bro. I normally got like 5 dates lined up, 6 dates.
Yeah.
Because we've been focused, you know, me, you, Chris, Tom, everybody.
Yeah.
Like just for the viewers, you know, giving that good experience. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah. And by the way, for those that are wondering, focus for Fresh, it means one girl. Like he had a date yesterday. He brought her here. And then, you know, he did his thing anyway while we were in the middle of it. So, you know, that's true dedication to the craft, man. But I had to stay and supervise everything else going on. But he was able to do his thing.
Listen, man, I'm going to put this guy on blast. He's going to go here right now. Myron Gaines.
Oh, mate. You're not supposed to say that's classified, bro. Hold on. What? Okay, I guess it's exposing time. But yeah, no, man, we're doing what we got to do, guys. Trying to make the experience as best as possible. If we got to sacrifice our social life a bit, we'll do it. Mm-hmm. You know, we're putting out TikToks, guys. Get on our TikTok, Fresh and Fit. Is that it?
Yeah,
Fresh and Fit. Yeah,
guys. Right now we are super viral. Like we're really viral because like we have 40K on one video, 30K on another video, and 20K, 15K.
Yeah,
we're viral. And
we literally made it. I want to say it's been 7 days. 7 days on the dot.
7 days on the dot. Yeah.
Yeah.
One
so yeah, it's definitely bro, it is hilarious though. You guys want to know why that TikTok went viral? So we'll make
all the feminists and all the you're a misogynist.
Yeah, we'll say stuff like you know, we filmed one yesterday, why it's okay for guys to cheat, why it's not okay for women to cheat. And bro, I already know the feminists are gonna be like, you misogynist, oh, womanizers are, and then exactly, and then we're gonna be in the background like this.
Don't care, stay mad.
You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely trolling and having fun with it.
Yo, shout out to the Fresh Fit fam, man. All the patrons.
Facts.
Shout out to all y'all, because without this and y'all helping us, it wouldn't be possible, you know? So shout out to y'all and everyone in the chat. Yeah,
man. Thank you guys so much. You know, pretty much any super chats, Patreon money, it all goes back right into the studio, man. We're constantly upgrading. You know, you guys, we ain't messing around, bro. We're coming for that #1 spot. No ludicrous. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, okay. Now that we got those things out of the way, let's talk about today's topic, which this came up actually on our Monday show.
Yep.
We basically, on Monday, if you guys missed it, which you guys, I don't know what's wrong with you, you need to go back and watch it. We talked about 10 phrases women use to manipulate men. And our #1 phrase was, it's not you, it's me.
Typical.
And typically, guys, if you guys have heard that, then you already know you're probably on the receiving end of a breakup, right? For girl, typically that's what a girl will say to self-deprecate, to basically let you down easily when she, you know, dumps you.
Takes the pressure off of her.
Facts. It basically removes accountability from her and puts it like kind of on, she basically says, I'm not good enough for you, right? Which we explained in that episode, that when she says, oh, it's not you, it's me, right? Or you're too good for me or anything, what she's really doing is she's insulting you.
Yep.
Because she's telling you that you're basically too nice and you don't excite her, because let me tell you guys something real quick, man. If she was with Future or Drake, she ain't gonna tell them, oh, it's not you, it's me. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't gonna work, So, yeah, it's hilarious. But anyway, with that said, I guess we'll get into it, Fresh. So yeah, we're gonna talk about how to get a girl back if she gives you these comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, oops, says the stream is lagging a bit. All right, don't worry, guys. We will fix that. But how to get a girl back when you're basically, what's the term? How to get a girl back after she breaks up with you. Exactly. So Fresh, you wanna kick it off?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag here, but we're gonna fix that real quick.
Yeah, we'll make some adjustments while Fresh talks about this. Listen to the impeccable audio though.
Okay, cool. So right now, we're gonna start from 7 all the way down to 1. So in this case, number 7 is, you know what? We'll start from the first one. Right?
Okay,
it's better. So cut all contact.
Yeah.
Right? So guys, whenever a girl dumps you or whenever she's like through you mentally, at this point you have to kind of like cut all contact and actually make sure that when you have that situation, you don't go overboard and like text her all the time and kind of like make it like a forced situation. Because when a girl mentally like disconnects from you, that's it. No matter what you do in terms of like buying her stuff, trying to like make it up to her, whatever, it's not gonna work because at the end of the day, she's mentally gone and probably she's moved on to somebody else way before she, disconnected from you. So the first thing you need to do if you want her back is cut all contact. So don't be double texting her, don't be triple texting her, don't be saying like, oh, I miss you, I want to see you again. Because right now, if you do that, like you're gonna just cause her to go even further. Because she literally like is telling you up front, like either she'll say to you, you know what, it's me, not you. And it's kind of like giving her all responsibility off of her and kind of like saying, you know what, I'm gonna let her down easy because right now I don't want to be in that position where I have to handle, the brunt force of this decision. Because think about it, right? Whenever you're with a girl and she's giving you full attention, she's complying, she's definitely like smashing you, whatever, like that means she's into you. When that stops in terms of like no sex, very little communication, very little like, love and attention, just probably somewhere else mentally and, emotionally, which is why she's going to stop talking to you. So in that case, if you want her back, first step is to cut all contact and don't go overboard with all the texts. Yeah, man. So just to add to what Fresh was saying, basically, man, you gotta remove yourself from the situation. Okay. A big part of the reason why you're getting broken up with in the first place typically is you're giving too much attention a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Or you're over validating. You're basically giving her a lot of your non-sexual attention for free. And what you have to do is now you need to start cutting that off. You know what I mean? And quite frankly, they always say distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? Yep. So you're going to basically have to eliminate communication with her because you're going to go into the next step here, which is... Okay, so the next step is going to be keep her in your social media presence, but do not approach, right?
Yep.
Or get emotional. What does that mean? So long and short of it, guys, is that whenever you cut all contact, obviously, though, don't block her and don't kind of like, how to put this? You want to keep her in your like zone, in your frame, but you don't want to like cut all ties because you want her to see your lifestyle when you improve.
Facts.
So offer it. I can't tell you how many girls when I used to live like in the hood, because actually I bought a apartment complex. Well, it's like a multifamily unit, right? And it's kind of like in a not so good area. And I remember I would bring chicks over, right? And some of them would be like on the way, and then they'll like stop the car like in front of my driveway. They'll be like, you know what? Something came up. My mom is sick. I gotta go back home. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like just funny stuff like that. And when I moved to downtown Brickell in a better spot with a nice view, all of a sudden it's like, yo, like, how you been, stranger? I definitely want to see you, blah, blah, blah. But when I was in like the not so good area, they were not trying to see me, like Mike Jones back then.
Yeah, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
So whenever a girl like kind of like gives you that like bad decision, like, oh, sorry, I don't want to be with you anymore, it's fine. Don't take it personal, but at the same time, keep her in your presence. Don't block her right away, because some of you guys get emotional. You're like, oh no, like she said this to me, I'm a blocker, and you're gonna unblock her, block her again. And that's emotional warfare. And you don't want to be doing that. As alpha male, high value guy, we don't get emotional. So
Yeah. So the next thing too, guys, you guys gotta understand is that when you have her, because this is setting you guys up for the rebound, and what you're gonna do is you're basically gonna keep her within arm's reach. Okay. And just a quick disclaimer, guys. We don't suggest you do this stuff. Like we're going, because we got overwhelming. This was like an overwhelming request is how to get a girl back. But quite frankly, guys, to be honest with you, we don't suggest that you guys actually do this and put these things into play, because quite frankly, when you as you guys are going to see as we teach you how to do this and the conversation evolves, you're going to see this is going to take a lot of work. And quite frankly, you'd be better off sourcing new girls. You know what I mean? Taking that time to source new girls. But I know a lot of guys want to be able to do this at some point in their life and get a girl back. And we're going to tell you how to do it. But with that said, this isn't foolproof. So like we said, just a quick recap. Number one, you got to cut all social media contact, right? Like we say, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Then you need to but you also need to keep her in your social media presence. So what you're basically doing, guys, is you have the bridge there, but no cars are traveling across it. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why you're going to keep her in your social media presence is going to set you up for number 3. Okay. And number 3, guys,
round 3
is you're going to basically start to improve your life drastically. Okay. Let me say that one more time. This is literally going to make or break your ability to get her back. You need to improve your life drastically. And what I mean by that is you're going to have to basically become a completely different man from what she knew. You understand? You're going to have to get your money up. You're going to have to get in the gym. Basically, if she was to see you at some kind of reunion, she's almost got to not recognize you. You understand? Because what you have to do is she has a preconceived image of you in her head of what you are, how you are, etc. You need to shatter that and let her know, nah, I ain't that dude no more. You need to basically be like Captain America in the transformation thing. And, go from like scrawny Roger, what was his name? Roger, his real name, Captain America. Bro. This Barbados dude, bro. You don't know nothing. It's like, bro, we don't have that in Barbados. So it's all good. But no, someone's probably going to put in the chat. But yeah, you got to basically come out like a completely different purpose, bro. Like I'm talking hyperbolic time chamber. You know what I'm saying? You go in with Vegeta and Trunks and you come out like, suits all ripped and you're like all sweaty, like and it's only been 24 hours. That's what you guys need to do. Like a complete transformation from your physique, your mindset, everything. Because money, and you basically need to make it as if she doesn't recognize you. Do you want to touch on that a bit too, Fresh?
And guys, I think we solved the lagging problem here because it was this cable here. So I disconnected it.
Okay, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so guys.
No more lag, guys. And it's Steve Rogers, by the way. Someone in the chat helped us out. Thank you for that.
Thanks, chat room.
Oh, we got a super chat too.
Okay,
you want to get that? You see it on screen? Go ahead.
So we have a super chat from Nigel Coyote, my boy. He says, how to get a girl back. Number 1, get 2 new ones. Problem solved. Well said, sir. Well
Facts.
said.
Yeah, bro.
Listen,
dude, you get a Don DeMarco for that one. The best way to get over a girl is to get under a new one and then put her back in her place, because we don't let chicks get on top of us. We're the ones doing the pounding. But anyway, there goes monetization. No, I'm just kidding. Right, but yeah, go ahead.
Real talk, guys. Number 3. So you need to improve your life drastically, but at the same time, do it for yourself, not for her. Just because, okay, I get that you want her back, right? But think about this. If you're doing it just for her, what if this doesn't work and you don't get her back? Like, that would have been the whole wrong reason for even doing this. So the right mindset is, you know what? I'm going to improve my life because I want to do better. And guess what? When you do that, let's say she does come back, great. But for how long? But when you do that for yourself, how many more girls are going to come to you because you level up yourself? It's kind of like if you're playing like an online game. Let's say you're playing Pokemon, right? And you're level 1 Charmander, right? You can't kill too many things. When you level up to level 36, you could go to Charizard. Now you're even better. You're more equipped to like fight and use flamethrower. So in this case, same thing. You need to level up just naturally. But if you want to get it back, this is a way you can do it by improving your lifestyle. So once again, mindset, money, fitness, all these things make you a better high-value male. And at that point, you become more susceptible to even more options and then getting her back as well. So
perfect.
Yo, let me just add this too, because we talk about this all the time on this stream. You guys, we're going to start patenting this. Bro, a big reason why you guys struggle with women is you guys don't have enough Pokemon badges, bro. Quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's over 9,000!
Like the simp levels for you guys are over 9,000. And the thing is that you guys got to understand that dealing with women is like having Pokemon, okay? Like if you don't have a certain amount of badges, when you tell your Pokemon to do a certain attack, right? You tell Mewtwo, hey, because you got a Mewtwo at what, level 70, right?
Yep.
And you tell him, hey, bro, I need you to do Psychic. You go look at you and just sleep. That's how dealing with girls is, bro. They're going to be like, hey, meet me here. She's going to be like, nah, I'm let's meet halfway. Or no, how about you come to me or whatever. That clearly means you don't have enough Pokemon badges, because you guys got to understand that a lot of guys complain. Let's keep it a buck, right? A lot of guys complain in this fear that women don't submit, women don't follow, et cetera, et cetera. The thing is that women aren't going to submit unless they feel like you're worth submitting to, quite frankly.
Bro, you know what's funny about that? Like, guys complain just like that, right? And I'm like, yo, bro, quick question. Why would she smash you? I'm cool. I make a lot of money. No, bro. Like, no.
Facts, man. Like, you know, like I know we be clowning on girls on this stream, but we're gonna hold your guys' feet to the fire too, bro, because it goes two ways. Like, you have to, as a man, you guys got to understand this. You must become, all right? Like girls are, and you must become. Your value as a man is directly tied to what you provide to society, how much money you earn, your social status, etc. It's an unfortunate reality that there is a burden of performance for men. Now, you can either accept that and rise to the occasion, or you can cry about it. Ah, broke me! Ah! You do 8-hour streams crying about it where you don't show your face. So the thing is quite frankly, guys, you got to get the Pokemon badges up so that people, right? Like, so that women will respect you. Because when you carry yourself a certain way, you have a certain status. You have, whether it's a nice car, a nice place, you live in a cool area, whatever. Leveling up basically evens the playing field for you, because you got to understand that women have an unfair advantage, right? In the marketplace in 2020, right? They cornered the market and basically who gets to reproduce, right? And that's cool. No problem with that. But the only way you're going to be able to compete with a woman's options is you're going to need to become the best version of yourself, bro. Self-improvement is the only way to get more women in 2020, bro. The days of like chivalry and I make $30,000 a year and I drive a Kia Sophia and an insurance policy, baby, you should get with me. Nah, bro, chicks out earn men in a lot of major cities now. You know what I'm saying? So you got to bring a lot to the table as a man to get the sex life you want. We're not going to, no cap. We're not going to tell you guys, just use this pickup line or do this text game and you'll be able to get her back to your place. Like, nah, bro, we ain't here to lie to you dudes. You know what I'm saying?
And guys, real quick as well, don't forget, right? That like right now, like, okay, for example, me and Myron Gaines, we don't hate women. We love women. We understand how they are, their mindset, and we understand their nature. So by understanding their nature, we know how to move. Vice versa. If you were a chick, think about, okay, put yourself in her shoes, right? If you were a hot chick, right? Why would she talk to you? Why would she even waste her time on you? Versus a guy that has his stuff together, that's moving in life, ambitious. Like, why? And then if you put it in that frame and that mindset, it's like, okay, that kind of makes sense. Vice versa, if you're a dude and you got a bunch of bum-ass friends, would you rather them or millionaire friends?
Yeah, let's keep it one. Yo, a lot of you guys are going in, fighting Mewtwo and throwing Pokeballs at him, thinking you're going to catch him. You know what I'm saying? You need a Master Ball, bro. And guess what? Master Balls, there's one in the game. You understand? So you got to get that Master Ball and make sure that you save that thing for when you meet the ultimate opponent. And what I mean by that is you need to level up so that you can deal with and attract a wide variety of women, bro. Because the beauty is this: when you become high value is universal, right? If you got your money together, you're in good shape, you take care of yourself, etc. Women from all different walks of life are going to find you attractive. And quite frankly, I have to say, guys, money is the ultimate equalizer. So you need to be working on all these things, right? Just like my boy Rich Cooper always says, chase excellence, not women. And then women are going to become a byproduct. So to bring this back full circle on this topic for round 3, which is you need to self-improve. This is critical, guys. You're not going to be able to get the girl back until she sees a drastic difference. And I'll argue that the transformation, like your come up, needs to be even more deliberate if it's a girl that's already known you versus a new chick. Because she's going to have such a lower, because remember, guys, she broke up with you or she friend zoned you. So she already has you at the bottom of her totem pole as far as like, mates that are worthy. So you need to almost like destroy that by like not just coming back, 100%. You got to come back like 150% to make up for the deficit that you're in right now with her in her eyes. This is why we tell you guys it's not worth it to do it, but we're going to tell you guys how. But again, we always advocate sourcing new women.
Yeah, guys, the number one problem with guys in 2020, especially, is that you don't source enough. I'm telling you right now, if you had a funnel of girls, like all of your problems will probably be out the window for the most part.
Mhm.
You'd have a different type of problems. Like, yo, I need this chick out of my life. I need to filter rather than having to attract. Because once you can source girls, like we're gonna teach you in our Instagram course, like literally, like your problems are solved. Like for example, Myron knows this. Any day of the week, I could have a date. Vice versa, him as well. Like, it's gonna be sourced constantly, and we never ever give up that option. You know?
Yeah, let's go down memory lane real quick, guys. Let me tell you guys the importance of working volume real quick before we need to move to the next one. Literally yesterday and the day before that, right? I was talking to two girls that I had taken on first dates and they didn't want to give me sex, right? And you guys know my mantra. If you don't give me sex, cool. We're not talking no more. Simple as that. You know what I mean?
Free attention.
No free attention, bro.
Shout
like
out
I
to
don't,
RC.
you know, yeah. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry, guys. But with that said, now I moved into this new apartment and I put a story up, right? And one of the chicks hits me back and says, what she's smart though, she's slick. She commented on like one of my TikTok videos that was controversial. She's like, oh, what if she just didn't, whatever, some like rationalization, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I literally responded to her, why are you DMing me? Like straight up, just like that. And she was like, oh, you're right. And then she unfollowed me. And then I basically messaged her back like, yeah, good riddance. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why you're messaging me. You wait, like go waste some other guy's time. And I just blocked her. Now, I'm not telling you guys that story to say, look at me, I'm going to flex on girls. No, the only reason I was able to do that is because I have other options.
Yep.
And I treat women as expendable commodities just like they treat us. You understand? Like, to me, I look at it like if a chick wants to sit there and not give you what you want, but you're giving her what she wants, attention, time, etc., then, bro, you got to understand when to cut your losses. So like I had taken this girl on a date. I didn't close. I'm not going to continue to pursue her because I have other leads that I could work that are going to be more compliant anyway. So that's why it's so important, guys, to work volume, because you're going to be able to walk away from women that don't give you what you want. A big problem that guys have is they get too invested. They got one-itis. Hell, this topic right now, it comes from one-itis.
Yep.
Like you guys wouldn't be asking us this question if you were sourcing a lot of girls. So we're going to teach you how to do it. But on the same token, I need you guys to source other women as well while applying these techniques. And it's so important because you're doing a self-improvement, not to get the girl back. You're actually doing it for yourself. And a byproduct should be her coming back. Sorry, go ahead.
Perfect.
Well said, brother. No, and I just want to add to that too as well, right? So high interest, right, is going to be your main focus. So do not, I repeat, do not waste your time on low interest girls, because if you do that, what's going to happen is the time you spend trying to put together a plan, or like, you know, trying to get the angle of smashing and going on from there, you're going to waste time. You could have been with a high interest chick that would have made it super easy for you, and you would have way more fun anyway. Because like let me know, low interest chicks, like they'll either waste your time with giving them free attention, or they might string you along for as long as possible. And then guess what? 6 days in, you still haven't smashed, and she's smashing the dude next door. So don't waste your time on low interest chicks, only high interest guys.
Now here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying don't see a girl again if she doesn't give you sex on the first night. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm at that level now because I don't care anymore. But like you'll get you know. But I would say after 3 dates, you know what I'm saying, if she doesn't give it to you, bro, you got to cut your losses.
Yep.
But you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna work so much volume that you can no longer tolerate taking women out on more than one date, right? Because the more dates you take her, that's time you're potentially wasting that you could have been using to source other women. And I always say this: the girls that actually do give you sex, those are the ones you treat the best. Yep. Okay. Let me rephrase, bro. Like I really want to rephrase, bro. Like not rephrase. I want to really repeat that, because a lot of guys will sit there and they'll smash a chick and they'll like just dump and what do they call it? Pump and dump, right? If you're pumping and dumping girls all the time, I already know off rip you're probably banging a lot of fat chicks. Because if the girl was attractive and you actually liked her, you'd want to see her again. So deal with chicks that you actually like, close them, and then keep them on the team. And then treat them well, because they've already they're going to take precedence over other chicks that aren't giving you sex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then one more story I just want to tell you guys. So another girl also, same thing. Oh, she told me the I'm really spiritual. I'm just not ready yet or whatever. Right. And in my head, I'm like,
you are fake news.
Like, nah, bro, that ain't going to work. And I just told her straight up, like, nah, well, you know what? We ain't chilling again. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the only reason I'm able to do that and walk away from women is because I have an abundance mindset, which comes from working a lot of volume. So, Fresh, you got some? Move on to the next one. We killed that one.
Yeah, we kind of went overboard that. But
Yeah. That's the importance, guys, of self-improvement and working volume. Like literally, that's probably the most critical key in this process.
That's what
we're teaching you guys.
Better yourself so that you have more options and you can source a lot better too.
Okay, right, number 4. This one's good. 4,
right? So this one is adopt the RP mindset. So you guys know what that is if you're
the red pill mindset, guys.
Yeah, red pill. There you go. Right. And it's not so much about just like learning, it's also about playing. Because what happens is here, right? If you just learn all the time, you don't play, you're gonna become maybe a hater, or you even become a burning desire of like, you know what? I know too much to even take any action. So when you learn, you want to apply. So in this case, if you want to get your girl back, all you have to do is once you cut contact for number 1, 2, you keep her in your social media presence, and then 3, improve your lifestyle. Now with the mindset, when you finally get to the point where you have contact with her, you're gonna be able to adapt to it and not cave to her like you did in the past. Because the mindset is, you know what? Yes, I loved her in the past, or I liked her a lot in the past, but right now, because I've improved and I'm the prize. Guess what? Now when I see her again, she's gonna come into my frame, and I'm gonna dictate the pace rather than her dictate. Like control the interaction in that sense.
Yeah, and just real quick, this dying guy organism. So if she don't open her legs on the first night, you dump her. No, I'm not saying that, bro. But I'm saying you need to really like her to take her on a second date. A lot of guys will just continue to chase a girl that's probably going to be a dead lead because they feel invested. I'm telling you guys to work other leads so that you can get what you want quicker. Versus like wasting time on a girl that might. Because here's the thing you guys got to understand. Once a woman knows, class in session real quick, man. I'm about to school this dude. Once a woman knows she can leverage sex against you for compliance, you're going to take an L. Like, when guys make dumb comments like this, I got to correct it. Once a woman understands she can leverage sex against you for some kind of compliance, you're going to take an L. Because what she's going to do is she's going to string you along and dangle that carrot. Hey, what's up, pussy? And then next thing you know, you're on 7 dates. You're in Turks and Caicos Islands. You're down $7,000, and you're gonna go buy her a Birkin bag tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she's just looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why you can't let chicks know that they can control you with their sex. You understand? And the strongest way to do that is by what? Demonstrating it and kicking her to the curb. And if she likes you, she'll hit you back. Like this girl that I kicked to the curb, she actually hit me back, and then she gave me that spirituality BS. Like, oh, well, I'm not ready. I just got broke up. Get out of here, bro. I ain't your therapist. You know what I'm saying? And you guys got to be savage like that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. How many times you guys went on a date, right? You did everything correctly. You're about to close, and she's like, oh, I can't do this next time. Or, oh, you know what? Like, you're a cool guy and all, but I don't want to seem like a hoe. And I'd be like,
really, nigga?
Yeah, bro.
If it was Drake,
or
something like Lil Wayne,
facts.
She would do it right away.
Yeah, so bro. If it was Drake, he'd be like,
oh yeah.
She'd be jumping. Yeah, guys. So in this case, once again, you're good. You guys are the prize. So don't take that as like, you know what I'm saying, like the end all be all. Keep it pushing and keep sourcing. Because if she won't do it, I guarantee you someone else will. And that's who you want to be keeping your harem.
Yeah. So. And then so going back to the red pill mindset real quick, guys, let's define this real quick. Because there seems to be a lot of different definitions running out there. It's a very loose term. Quite frankly, guys, we're speaking about it from an intersexual dynamic standpoint. And simply put, it's the awareness that women may select through unflattering means. Boom. Simple as that. In other words, women date up, highest bidder wins, and you're constantly in competition with other men, and a small percentage of men actually get sexual access to women. A small percentage of men. This is what red pill awareness is in a nutshell. You understand?
Yep.
So you need to adopt this mindset, because when you know this mindset, then you're going to know how to move with women properly. You're going to understand fundamentals, right? Such as when she doesn't give you what you want, or she gives you a hard time, you kick her to the curb. Or rewarding women that do give you what you want, giving them good treatment, right? Because I always say punish the bad, reward the good, though. You know what I mean? To reinforce that good behavior. But if she does some BS, you need to basically, how do you punish a girl? Well, I mean, some of you guys are crazy. You're like, oh, come here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do some scorpion. Get over here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come out with the white beater like, oh, we're going to smack you up. No, don't do that. You will go to jail. What you got to do is you retract attention, guys, because that's what women want. What do women do when they punish a guy? Oh, you're not getting any sex tonight. You know what I'm saying? So you as the guy, oh, I'm not getting any sex tonight. Cool. Get out. You know what I'm saying? You retract attention, and then you let her know she's replaceable. I hate to say it, guys, But a woman is on her best behavior and likes you the most when she knows you can replace her. That's the unfortunate reality.
And guys, I'm gonna give you guys an analogy here that's gonna blow your mind, right? This is very important.
Oh man.
All right. So I want you to imagine, right? 3 rooms, right? 3 rooms in this world, right? There's one room that has a lot of simps, beta males, and a lot of clowns. Literally, that's like the majority. Another room has red pill aware people like me, Myron, and a lot of you in the chat. And then the third room has high value guys that have small access to a bunch of hot females, right? So in these rooms, right, they're all divided. So your goal in this lifetime, right, is to attain 2 rooms. One, you don't want to end up in the blue pill simp room, because that room is full of guys that are paying girls for sex, guys that are like doing whatever they can to get sex and kind of like chasing after women when we know that's not a good thing to be doing. Secondly, you want to be in the red pill room. Reason being is because once you understand female nature and you apply what we teach you guys and you learn and you kind of like get experience with women, now you know how to maneuver in the marketplace. And once you can master that, guys, literally that's half the battle. And then the third one is getting into the high value room, because if you can merge the red pill room with the high value room, literally you become unstoppable. Because when you have money, power, and options, bro, you're not gonna take crap from females. You're not gonna bow down to society and your standards, and you're not gonna be that guy simping saying, "Oh baby, I'll pay you $5,000 to come see me and I'll fly you out." No, you're gonna be the guy that says, "You know what? If you're not gonna comply, bye.
Goodbye.
Next,
yep.
I'll bring somebody else." And guys, that's what we're trying to teach you guys. Don't stay in the mindset of, you know what, I'm gonna keep trying this, I'm gonna keep trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, cater to her. No, become a high value male with the RP mindset. And once you can merge those 2 together, you win the game. Because literally, life is a game. Just don't get played in this game. All right,
bro. He killed it with that. He killed it with that one right there.
Fatality.
There you go, man.
So, okay, so we'll get into the next one here. Now we're gonna start giving you guys game changer tips. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna recap. Before we recap, guys, we're 31 minutes in, 191 live viewers. Thank you guys so much for the support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow Fresh Prince CEO on his YouTube channel, CEO Lifestyle. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already. And like the video, comment below for the algorithm so we can basically not become homeless.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on, Myron. I just realized something, right?
Yeah.
We only got 57 likes. So if you guys want us to continue, once again, get this to 100 likes.
Get
minimum,
it to 100.
Right?
Cue
So
up music right now.
We're going to wait here until you get 100 likes in this video. Also, as well, follow me on Instagram, Fresh Prince CEO, for live receipts. Also, Myron Gaines, if you want to learn how we do it behind the scenes, and Patreon as well.
Like the video, guys. We're gonna wait until we get 100 likes.
Almost there. Okay, 68. Let's see. I'm thinking, guys. Yo, look at that view, bro. That view is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty lit, actually. I ain't gonna lie. Chris, yo, shout out to Chris doing the lighting, baby.
Max.
Quick little side note, man. Shout out to Chris in the back. He's just running around, like, adjusting the lights every 2 minutes, because obviously, as you guys realize, we go on live at a weird time.
Yep.
So the lighting changes drastically. So he's like always adjusting it, making sure we look good. So I don't want to hear no complaints. All right?
And guys, Myron just hit 8K subscribers. And this is a brand new channel, guys. Imagine that. So that just goes to show the success from you guys watching us and loving the content, and then us putting in the work to become number 1. Because literally, that's what we're going to be, number 1.
That's the fact, man. Yo, are we at 100 yet?
94 likes.
Come on, guys. 6 more likes, and then we're going to get
there.
into it, because this is going to be the game changer tips here.
Yep.
This is where you're going to start to actually apply the stuff.
And then we're going to open up phone lines after this as well.
Yep. So phone calls will be taken. So where do we at?
So right now, we are at 96 likes.
Yo, stop being cheapskates, guys. If the likes are free,
There you go.
push us in the algorithm.
Let's see. Okay. 97. 3 more.
I guess people are allergic to that like button. They're like, I ain't liking this, man. I am not liking this. I hate these dudes.
This is too good.
Yeah, this is no. We ain't giving these guys no clout.
We just hit 100. Thanks.
Oh, we just hit 100. Hey.
Chris
Okay.
Pride said in the chat, he said, congrats to Myron. Subscribe to CEO Lifestyle. Chris Pride.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So before we get into the game changer tips, quick recap, okay? So number 1, to get a girl back that might have broken up with you or kicked you to the curb, whatever it may be. Number 1, cut all contact, okay? This is going to, like we say, this makes the heart grow fonder.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, keep her in your social media presence.
Yep.
Okay. So if you have her on Instagram, whatever,
Do stories.
yeah,
do
don't
highlights.
be petty. Yeah, don't be petty. Keep her in the thing because this is going to set you up for number 3.
Mhm.
You need to drastically improve your life, physique-wise, financial-wise, dress-wise, everything, swagger, demeanor. Number 4, read The Rational Male and adapt that red pill mindset. And when again, want to clarify, guys, when we talk about the red pill, we talk about it from a intersexual dynamics perspective only. Nothing else, you know what I mean, is just simply understanding female nature and adapting to it and not crying about it, making, 8-hour streams, hypergamy. So yeah, don't do that. Then number 5, this is where we get into the applicable tips. Make contact with mutual friends that she speaks with.
Ooh.
This is where we start getting into the heavy game right now.
This is juicy. This is powerful, guys.
So I'll tack this one first. So if you guys were in a relationship of some kind, more than likely you and her fostered mutual friends, whether it's her set of friends, your set of friends, whatever, other couples, whatever it may be, right?
Mhm.
Because once you become a couple, you're going to start making relationships that you otherwise would have never made as a single guy, right?
Yep.
So you're going to be opened up to a whole new social circle. Now, if you had, done your things right? Well, if you're not a weirdo, you should still be able to contact these people. And what we need you to do basically is have contact with these people, but they need to see your come up as well. You understand? That's the key. They need to see you self-improving as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what you're going to bank on. What do human beings like to do all the time? Why is VH1 so popular? Gossip television, right? Drama. So as soon as her friends see that you're becoming more attractive, maybe they might see you with a new girl even. I would say bring another girl around when you go see them, right? That you're dressing better, whatever, and you're starting to make that, what do we say, 180 degree turn, right? You're becoming a different man. They're going to inevitably tell your ex that they ran into you and he was with a girl that was attractive, or he's losing weight or whatever. And this is going to start having her mind racing. You have something?
I got a story, man. This is a good
do
story,
it,
guys.
yeah.
Let's go to memory lane. All right, it's your boy Fresh Prince CEO with another story time. So real quick, right? So back in the day, I had my ex. You know what I'm saying? We ended on good terms. I just said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? I got to focus on my goals and stuff like that. So we broke up. Mind you, I ended it, right? She didn't end it. So in this case, I kind of had the PowerPoint. Anyhow, fast forward 5 months later, right? I'm focused. I'm building up my money, my physique a little bit, and also my mindset, learning every day from YouTube and from my mentors. And I made a little bit more money, a little bit more success, and I would go a lot more with a lot more hot females. So I ran into her friends at the club here in Wynwood, Miami, and they saw me, right, that night with a hot chick. So once again, I'm more physique. I'm more like built in that sense, a nice haircut, my chain on, of course, my swag.
Because you used to be really skinny.
Yeah, super skinny. And at this point, her friends are like, wait, I saw the point, like, isn't that I don't want to say her name, but isn't that my friend's ex? And they're like, yeah, I saw him. I was like, damn, why are they pointing at me? Fast forward now, the next day, I get a text from my ex. She's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, what the heck? I don't really know what happened. So off rip, they saw me doing good with another chick and just living life. And they hit her up probably that same night. It said, hey, we saw your ex in Wynwood. He seems to be doing well. Yo, you messed up. We should get back with him. And funny enough, she came over that same night, bro. And the boy had to pipe it real quick.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But because, once again, guys, I worked on myself. I wasn't focused on her. I didn't talk to her for that 5 months. I didn't talk to her at all. Her friends saw me, and off rip, they hit her up, and she came back right away. Because once again, guys, most girls that move on from you, like they go find a guy, but he's not a better option anyway. For the most part, he's gonna mess up too. And then once he messes up, she'd be like, damn, like, I wonder how my ex is. Because most girls don't like to like hop from guy to guy without a big reason. And if and if you improve yourself and you get better, then she might come out to you because she doesn't want to go to a new guy and go through that whole experience again. So once again, guys, if you're gonna prove yourself, and I guarantee you, and her friends could kind of like see you, they see your improvement. It could be on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're at, or even on public. They're gonna tell her off rip, hey, we saw John at the park, like he's doing pretty good. Have you talked to him recently? Oh no, I haven't. Let me hit him up.
Yeah,
and you got her.
You're basically turning on the lighter in a forest, and you're letting the fire just travel for you. You know what I'm saying? Because inevitably they're going to gossip, and you're just setting yourself up in a position where the whole reason why we're telling you guys to do this is because they're doing the work for you.
Exactly.
You understand, guys? If you just simply exist, right? But you happen to coincidentally run into them when you're with a chick that's really bad, they're, especially if the girl that you're with is hotter than her,
yep,
bro, they're 1,000% going to call her and say, yo, we saw Tom. He was with this chick, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'10". I think she's a model. Bro, yo, you need to call him up. What are you doing?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like you got some money. Or they see you pull up in a new nice car,
yep,
whatever it is. Bro, 1,000%, they're going to do the work for you. And they're going to tell her, yo, we saw this, we saw that. And then that is going to create what? Competition anxiety. Like we always tell you guys, bro, you guys need to adopt this mentality when you deal with women. Memorize this. Future, bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Yep.
Never deny a woman the privilege of being uncomfortable to fight for your affection. And even though she broke up with you, she's still going to have feelings. And when she sees that you've been able to replace her with a more attractive girl, there's no other higher demonstration of value. And then on top of that, you did it covertly because you simply put yourself in a position to be seen.
Yeah.
And then her friends do the work for you. So you don't come off as try hard.
And let me add to that as well, right? For social media, this is very powerful because you can literally be home, you can be outside the country and show high value. So for example, let's say this view right here, right? Here where we're at right now. Let's say, right, you were living in like a poor area, you weren't doing that well. And this is why it's very important not to block her or her friends. Because a lot of you guys get emotional, like, oh, she broke up with me, I'm gonna block her and all her friends. I don't want anything to do with her anymore. That's fine and all, but what if you want to double back, or what if you're saying you want her back? Like, you kind of like close those doors. So what you do is you once again improve yourself, right? You get in a better position, and then you display it on social media. Not for her, just because you want to showcase your lifestyle a little bit, right? And what happens is her friends are going to see it, maybe her family, that if you got them on social media, maybe on Facebook, whatever. And when you do that, they're going to be like, damn, like Tom is doing pretty good. Like I didn't know Tom was this successful. Like I didn't know he'd become anything, you know what I'm saying, better than how he was before. And then off rip, they're gonna respond to your story. They're gonna hit you up in the DMs, or even give you a phone call like, hey, stranger, how you been? And that's how this works, guys. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. But by default, just doing it that way, covertly, you're not gonna go ahead and put it in their face and say, hey, this is me. You're just doing it because you want to do it, and they're gonna come back to you in that sense.
Yeah, and understand this too, guys, that when a woman DMs you or comments on anything on your stories, this is why Instagram is so powerful. I always say Instagram is like a way to create passive demonstrations of higher value, because she's able to see you on her feed, on her stories. And you guys got to understand, I'm going to.
That's the session.
Oh, yeah. Women are never going to overtly hit on you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Women understand fundamentally that their value comes from the way they look. And them being rejected you guys, are scared to approach women and you're afraid of rejection. Take that feeling, multiply it by times 10. Because when a woman gets rejected, you're basically telling her, oh, you basically failed in the one thing that makes you valuable. You're ugly. And that's what you're saying when you reject a girl. So women are never going to come out and say, hey, I miss you, or anything like that. What she's going to do is she's going to watch your stories and she's going to react with a hard eyes, a smiley face, hey, what's up, punk, or whatever. Like, she'll do some BS to reinitiate, and she's going to hope that you have the game to close it for her. Because I always say it, girls have game when it comes to like manipulating men, but they have zero game when it comes to like initiating game with men. You understand, guys? They have great game if you start and you talk with them and everything, but to open a situation up with a guy, they're terrible. So what they're going to do is they're going to use these covert tactics to get back. Just like I told you guys that story. Like, bro, that girl, she had no reason to DM me, because like I already told her, like, we ended amicably, but it was very obvious that I would never call her again. Right. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hit her back up again for like a second date. Because I asked her, so, okay, going back to, remember the show last time we told you guys, if you tell a chick, hey, 10 phrases women use, hey, let's go out. And she says, I'll let you know. This is exactly what she did. I said, hey, you want to go out on a second date? Right? So, because I was going to try to close. She gave me the, I'll let you know. I immediately responded, never mind. Don't worry about it. Right? I retract the offer. Then a couple of days later, she sees I moved into this new spot. She comments on one of my TikTok videos. That's her way of trying to get back in. But at this point, I've already moved on. So I called her out, right? Sometimes I have fun with this. Why are you DMing me? And then it kind of puts, oh, whoa, what's going on?
You know what's funny about that, bro? And this is why it's very important, right?
Yeah.
So for example, in this case, I would say, if she reacts to your story, she wants you to react to her. That just means that like when you post a story on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, Snapchat, and there's like a heart emoji, or she responds to like, hey, how are you? Literally, that's your opening to go in and set that date. So don't ever like think of, oh, like, I mean, yeah, you could do the Myron route and kind of like cut it off. But for me, I like to like,
this is how to get her back, guys. This isn't the Myron Gaines make fun of chicks stream. You know what I'm saying? Like I do it because I don't care anymore. But like, if you want to get your girl back, you got to keep the doors open. Yeah.
So you want to keep doors open when you can. But once again, when she reacts to your story or to your post, that's when you can go ahead and engage. And once that's done, she's opened up the door for you. So all you have to do is set the date. Hey, when I see you free, I want to see you. That's it.
Yeah.
Set the date. Once again, at that point, you put it in the ball's in your court. You control that frame, and then you go for the kill. So once again, guys, if she reacts to you, perfect. Do not engage her without her reacting to you first, because then you're gonna lose the power in that situation. By in person or online on social media. So keep that in mind.
So we got two more guys, and then we're gonna open up the phone lines here. Yeah. So the next one, guys, is hold on. I'm gonna pull this up because we had our notes and everything like that. Keep this organized. Okay, you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So in this case, once you make contact with her friends, right? Number 6 is gonna be go to functions or parties where you'll run into her and flex. So like I tell you guys,
very important.
Very important. So I tell you guys a story about the spot in Wynwood where I used to always go. I used to go there with her all the time. So by default, I mean, I didn't know her friends were going to be there at that point in time. But just because we were in the same circles and the same like parties, she's going to be there eventually. So me going there with a hot chick, her friends saw and then engaged with her, and then she reached out to me. So go where you know she's going to be, and then flex if you can. Like let's say like you know what I'm saying, you got my muscle now. You could wear like an armhole shirt, whatever you need to do to like kind of like flex a little bit. But just like a subtle, humble flex, nothing too braggadocious. And then from there, it can open up doors for you in that case.
Yeah. So guys, this goes for places that you guys used to frequent together, high school reunions, any type of get-togethers. Because like the thing, like I tell you guys, when you've dated a girl for a bit, you guys automatically are going to blend social circles. Yep. So you guys are going to run in crowds of people that all know each other. So like we told you guys, you basically get yourself in where your her friends and everybody else, mutual friends, are seeing you improve. Then when there's actually a party or some kind of event that she's going to be at, you need to basically be the best option in the room, quite frankly, you know? And if you guys do the work and you self-improve, you know what I mean? You show up to the party in a freaking Mercedes or like a brand new whip,
Rover.
You know what I mean? A brand new whip, nice clothes. It's obvious that you've leveled up in many regards in your life. That is going to be, and here's the thing. She doesn't know that you're necessarily doing that to flex on her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's going to be like, whoa. And then here's the other thing too. When you show up to that party or that social situation, you want to know why this is so powerful? She's going to notice that the other girls are going to start looking at you.
Yep. And
we always say this, guys, women need a cosign to take you seriously as a sexual partner. That's just an unfortunate reality. Like, for example, me and Fresh are walking down the street. If we both see a girl, let's say Fresh is like, yo, she's bad. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. He's not going to care what I think. He's like, bro, fuck you. I'm going to go talk to her. And he'll go talk to her. He doesn't need a cosign from me as his friend. Women don't operate that way. Women need a cosign from other women to take you seriously. This is why I always tell you guys, pre-selection is the strongest form of attraction to women. This is how Dan Bilzerian gets girls. It's how celebrities get girls. Because when you're a celeb, it's already implied that you're high status and other women want you.
Yep.
So when you have that, boom, other girls immediately become attracted because this is why we tell you guys that men can cheat and women can't. Women are designed to hold themselves for the highest value guy that they can get. You understand? And I always say this too. We talked about this on the Cardi B episode with Offset. Women will always share a high value guy. They will always do it, you know. But the thing is, your value's got to be high enough. Offset's running around here in Miami. We've seen him cheating on her, banging other models, whatever it may be. Why does Cardi B take him back? Well, she took him back because she knows she's not going to find another Offset. Now, I know what some people are saying. Well, he ain't going to find another Cardi B. And I'm going to tell you, this is where you are wrong because you are conflating male attraction with female attraction. Truth bomb time for all you crazy feminists out there. Men don't give a fuck how much money you make.
Don't care, stay mad.
You know what I'm saying? That's an unfortunate truth bomb.
Yep.
The things that make a man attractive don't necessarily make a woman attractive, okay? We look for completely different things in our mates. Men have zero interest in a woman's ability to provision. Women, however, have a high interest in a man's ability to provision.
I actually had a female hit me up on Instagram. She said, hey, do you coach women? I'm like, not really, but what's up? He's like, okay, well.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
I make 6 figures, very successful. I'm looking for a high quality guy. And I'm like, how old are you? He's like, I'm 36. I'm like, well, I got to be honest with you. I got to tell you the truth. Real talk, it's going to be really hard. I was like, yeah, I know it's hard. I'm even trying. Like, that's when I need your help. I'm like, look, real talk, men don't care about how much money you make, how successful you are. They care about your looks, how compliant you are. And she, you know what she told me? She said, oh, I don't want to be submissive. But I said, look, I can help you.
Cool.
I can't help you at all. I was like, yo.
Really, nigga?
Yeah.
Real talk, I cannot help you.
Yeah.
So you're right, bro.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate reality, you know, for the 1 or 2 female viewers that are watching, including my friend Rachel here. She's probably the second one. But yeah, no, like men really don't care about how much money a woman earns. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just that's just the reality, because like men don't look for security and provisioning in their mates, because we're taught from a young age that we have to produce. It's on you. So I mean, if a girl makes money, it's a perk, but no one really cares.
Yep.
So with that said, this goes back to why it's so important. Bringing this back full circle, guys, because we always like to give you guys the underlying facts and then why it's important in the application. This is why when you come to this party, you need to flex, or this social situation, because when she sees other women liking you, just like we told you, women will always share a high value guy. She's instantly going to be attracted to you. And attraction is not a choice, guys. Okay. Even if a girl says, oh, I think Drake's ugly. If Drake walked in the room right there and then, she would suck his dick. You understand? Because attraction is not a choice. She cannot, if a guy's high value enough, she ain't going to take a chance on missing out on that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I got another story for you.
Memory lane. Let's do it.
All right. So just to nail that point on the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, right, when you're high value and when you're out and about and you're like humbly like flexing, you get a lot of attention. So I remember I went out one time to downtown, Brickell down here, and I took a date out to a spot called Blackbird, right? And one of the girls that I used to talk to was there. She's there with a friend. So, you know, I'm just vibing, whatever, dancing with a chick, just chilling. All of a sudden, I feel this thing in my back. I'm like, what the hell is that touching my back? It's the girl I used to talk to hitting me in the back. And I'm like, what are you doing here? So literally, she's trying to get my attention, even though another girl was with me, right? So I had to like obviously play it cool. Yo, just text me. Obviously, the other girl was in front of me, but for the most part, it's like, yo, like if you display high value and if you once again don't hit her up, you don't like engage with her, and you go out and you have fun just for yourself, and she sees that, she's gonna want to be part of it again. Like we always say, girls want to have fun. So don't once again, don't be emotional. Don't be hitting her up all the time. Better yourself. Go out, have fun, and try to get in spots where she's gonna be. Because once again, you're trying to get her back. So you want to go where she might go or her friends might go, so you can give her that perception and give her that reality of, you know what, I've improved, and then go from there. So that's kind of how you want to work it in that sense. Yeah. So right now, Marion's getting the phone ready. So I'm gonna read some comments real quick. Let's see who's in the chat.
Your show now. Press 1.
Let's
To hear
see.
important instructions, press 2.
What up, Aaron? What up, C. Jules? But yeah, guys, the name of the game is
Your show is scheduled to start in 32 seconds.
it's to understand the game but not get played. So yes, we teach you guys how to get your girl back, but for the most part, is it worth it? Probably not. But if you want to do it, this is how you do it, because once again, you don't want to be that guy begging for your girl back, like, please, you know, I miss you. You know, you were so good to me. Because guess what? She's gonna show the guy she's talking to right now. Oh, look!
Your show will go live in 5
And
seconds.
at that point,
4, 3,
Oh,
2,
talking.
1.
Yeah, it's all good. And at that point, you really lost her
Blog
because
Talk Radio.
she's showing the guy that you want that she's with right now. Oh, look at my ex trying to get back with me, and to display high value to him. So don't do that, guys. Stay true to yourself. Once again, upgrade yourself, like we always say, and then go to places where she's gonna be at. Maybe keep your social media links open so that she can see them, and that can help you as well in that sense. All right, you back, bro?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, guys. We just fired up the phone line. Sorry for that right there. I was trying to do it from my iPad, but iPads are trash. But anyway, so we got them fired up. We're going to put the number here in a second, guys.
We're doing the last one now.
Yeah, we can do the last one, Ren. Lead it off.
All right, cool. So, guys, last point to get your girl back, right? So this is a small recap. Number 1 was cut all contact. Don't be hitting her up. Don't be emotional. Number 2, keeping your social media presence. So once again, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp. Post stories of you having high value. Might be a pool. Might be a nice area. Your new car. Whatever you're doing that's high value. Number 3, improve your life drastically. You want to, for yourself, once again, build up your money, your mindset, and your physique. Number 4, adopt the red pill mindset so you understand how women are. You don't fold when she hits you back up. Number 5, make contact with mutual friends. Number 6, go to functions at parties where she's going to be at. As we told you the story before.
And then the final one, guys, before we get into the final one, don't forget to. Oh, that was you.
Oh.
Yeah, game over, I guess. No, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like the video, guys. Push us in the algorithm. Fresh Prince CEO's YouTube channel, CEO Lifestyle. My YouTube channel, Unplug Lifestyle. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into number 1 here, and then we got the phone lines open, as you guys can see down there. 515-605-9740. If you can call on to the show and ask questions to me and Fresh. But the last one, guys, is she's got to come back on your terms. Now, if you do this all correctly, guys, right? Like we tell you, you cut off contact, you keep her in your social media presence where she's able to see your lifestyle and see your come up. You're dealing with mutual friends and they're talking about you to her because they inevitably will. You're going to basically use that gossip that they know that you know they're going to have to your advantage. You adopt the red pill mindset where you're also working abundance. You understand female nature. You know what you're doing. And then you go to functions, whatever, and you flex. If you do this all correctly and the stars align, basically she's probably going to make a play to try to get you back. And like we discussed earlier, guys, women rarely overtly make a play to get you back. They'll do it covertly. They'll send you some like a random, hey, saw you here, or like they'll do something to like initiate conversation in a way where they have 1 foot in but 1 foot out. Women always have. I always say they practice plausible deniability when they initiate conversation with a guy. They're always in a position where it's not direct and it's always indirect, so that they can always say, oh, well, I didn't even mean it like that, because they don't want to get rejected. You know what I'm saying? Chicks are very scared. Like men, I always tell you guys, cold approach, put your nuts on the table. Women don't have nuts to put on the table. So, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to put 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? So with that said, when she does make that play to come back to you, it's probably going to be pretty discreet. She's going to say something along the lines of, she'll like your Instagram pictures. She might DM you saying, whoa, nice view, or, oh, that looks so cool. Or she'll like maybe even have a friend reach out to you. You know what I mean? Say something like, oh yeah, I was talking with her and she mentioned you, and like she'll coach her to tell you that they talked about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that you can go out and reach out to her. Like women have all kinds of roundabout ways to initiate contact with a guy. You just have to be smart enough to understand that this is a play to come get you back. So you entertain the conversation, and then at some point, more than likely, she's going to ask you, which is hilarious. It's a rhetorical question because she's already going to know that you came up in the first place. Yeah. But she's going to pretend she doesn't know what's been going on. Yep. Right. But in reality, she's known for a while.
Halfway.
Exactly. Yeah. She's been talking with her friends. She's been doing research. You know what I'm saying? She's been doing all kinds of studying. So when she hits you back up, she's going to be thinking in her head like, gotcha, bitch. But no, you're going to actually reverse it and you're going to tell her, oh, you want to come back? Okay, well, I'm a changed man now.
Yep. This
is how I do things. And when you bring her back, guys, this is very important, man. You have to bring her back in plate status. Mm-hmm. She does not get to go back to you as a girlfriend or a main girl. And I'm going to tell you guys why.
Yep.
When she comes back, so you guys got to look at yourself as like an enterprise. The firm, I worked my way up, made it to vice president, right? Then I decide to leave for a business. And then I realized, man, I missed that old business. I had all these good perks. Man, they're making more money. They're coming up, man. They're about to beat us. I need to go back. As a businessman, as a businessman,
yeah.
You're not going to, as a businessman, you're not going to take that person back and bring them back as a vice president. What you're going to do is you're going to demote them and put them as a level below or 2 levels below that, right? Mm-hmm. That's exactly how you need to treat your girl. Because now that she's coming back into your life, she gets put to the bottom of the totem pole. And by you doing that, she's automatically going to infer, whoa, this guy has other girls now too. I'm going to have to work for this. And then that is immediately going to what? Put some
respect on my name.
Because if you take her back and you put her back right in the position she was in, she's going to basically think in her head that her behavior from prior is acceptable and she can get you back.
Yep.
So you have to demote her when she comes back to you. Okay? When she comes back crawling, you're like, all right, cool. Stay down there and work your way back up. And I hate to say, I know you guys are like, man, that's so mean, man. She's reaching back out, man. This is mother of my kids, blah, blah, blah. All these rationalizations for her bad behavior. No. The only thing women require to like you is respect first, guys. Respect has got to come before love, okay? Women don't mate select like we do. A guy can have sex with a girl and not respect her. Women, however, must respect you first to have sex with you and or have any kind of real relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? Men need respect as well, but that's on another level. So now she needs to earn your respect back. And on top of that, she's going to respect you for making her earn your respect back. Got anything on that, Fresh?
Hell yeah. And that was very well done, sir.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. So in this case, right, she's coming back to you now, but you need to come back on your terms, right? So the moment she goes in your DMs or she reacts to your story, you got to be like,
it was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
so now
She's got to think like that.
Now you have the power, right? So in this sense, once she reaches out to you, perfect. I always say, look, I want to get on a date once again as soon as possible because I wanted to know now once we go to eat or whatever to drink, I'm not the same person I was before. So offer it when she hits me up. Hey, nice talking to you too. Whatever. When next are you free? I'm gonna set the date up, but once again, it's gonna be on my terms. So look, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go back to my spot after. Because once again, you've already talked to her before. You've already smashed her. Hopefully, at that point, she already knows you like on a different level. So you can tell her upfront what you're gonna do, and obviously, when you go back to your place, that means that you know what I'm saying you're gonna end the night on a good note. So once again, once she hits you up, at that moment, the ball's in your court. Set the date. Make sure that at this point now, it's all on your terms. So don't. If she says, "Oh, you know what? Let's go to that old restaurant I used to go to down the street." Nope. We're gonna go to my restaurant. We're gonna go at this time. Are you gonna be free? Okay, perfect. Set the date. Go handle your business. Once again, escalate slowly but surely. Obviously, be central when you can, and then close the deal. Because guess what, guys? You want to be that person that she wanted you to be at that point. Because once again, you've increased your value. You're no longer that wimp or that simp back in the day, and you need to show her that in person. So once again, as well, at this point, she's already going to cater you because she's reaching out to you first, and that's where you want to be in this number 7.
That's the only way this is going to work, guys. So, guys, call in. The phone lines are open, 515-605-9740, so you can get on the show. Let's do a quick recap, and then we'll go right to the phone lines, man. And then we got a super chat here as well. So, guys, for those that just joined in, because I know some of you guys come in just for the Q&A at the end, so you can ask us questions.
Yeah.
Number 1, cut all contact. Number 2, keep her in your social media presence so that you can set yourself up to DHV later. Number 3, improve your life drastically for number 2, okay, for it to work together in tandem. Then, next part of the strategy, adopt a red pill mindset so you know what you're doing and how female nature is, okay? You're going to need to understand the theory. I always say having game without red pill awareness is like giving a child dynamite. So you guys need to know the red pill awareness gives you the knowledge to know when to toss that fucking dynamite so it doesn't blow your arm off. This is why guys like Mystery, Neil Strauss, etc., they had game and they were able to exhibit these alpha behaviors and become attractive. But then when their girl broke up with them, what happened? They become suicidal, all this other stuff, because they didn't understand the theory behind the dynamite. So you got to get the mindset right so you can become stone cold. Number 5, make contact with her mutual friends. This is going to put you in a position where they're going to see you on the come up and then they're going to run and tell her, okay? So they're doing the work for you. Number 6, go to functions or parties where you know she's going to be at. When you go there, you need to, like, it's flex time. You understand? Like, it's time to be flamboyant, ostentatious, whatever. You need to be the best guy that shows up at that party, okay? Because what's going to happen is other girls are going to see you, pre-selection happens, competition anxiety, boom, attraction skyrockets. She's going to probably reinitiate. Now, next, when she does come back, if you do all this correctly, she's got to come back on your terms, and she's demoted to plate only. She's got to work her way back up in the company to be your vice president like she once was. She's basically going to start as the fucking janitor, all right? Sex only, no real dates. And if she works her way back in and she like, does things that unprompted, whatever it may be that you like, whatever you might have had preferences you had in a relationship, she starts doing those things again unprompted, or she fixes bad behaviors that she otherwise used to have. For example, let's say she used to deny you sex, but now all of a sudden she's initiating or she never denies you sex. Good. Then you might be able to elevate her because a bad behavior that was there prior is now gone. Okay.
Right.
And
she has to prove her worth, basically.
Exactly.
Prove her worth. You don't let her back in with any type of like rewards or like accolades. Nah.
Yeah.
From the very bottom. And look, perfect example. Hey, meet me at my crib. We're gonna have drinks at my spot. At that point, you're bringing her back to your crib right away. And you're trying to seal the deal because guess what? It's your terms now. It's no longer like, my stomach hurts or whatever. Nah, it's your terms now. So focus on that. So, okay, guys, give us a call in, guys. We're going to start the phone lines right now. They should be ready right now.
Yeah, we got 786 on the line. Let's get him on.
Cool. What's up, caller?
786, you there? Hold on.
This is so sad. Caller might have died on the line. Nice kidding. Can't hear you, caller, if you're talking. Can't hear you. But yeah, guys, it is time. So yeah, after this, we're going to do the Zoom call for patrons. That's going to be the private one-on-one sessions with everybody. Get your questions in as well. So stay tuned for that as well. Patreon.com/FreshFit. Yeah, let me see the chat. I think Robert had a super chat. Yeah, Robert. So Robert said, can y'all talk about how girls have a roster of guys? Oh, all day. All right, bro. So Robert, as you know, because you're in the Patreon as well, like girls have unlimited options in terms of like guys that want them from social media, in person when they walk the streets, yada, yada. But for the most part, some of those options aren't beneficial or worth it. So only a select few of those options are going to be worth the squeeze. So high value guys, millionaires, rappers, celebrities, people that have status and power. So in this case, when you meet a chick for the first time, she's never truly single. That means that you met her on Tinder, Bumble, in person. She's like, yeah, I'm single. No, she's not. It just means that at that point in time, she has a space where she's not with somebody, like physically. Like she's talking to 4 or 5 dudes on text, maybe 3 dudes on Instagram, maybe 6 dudes on Tinder, 10 dudes on Bumble. So she has multiple options. So in this sense, you need to come from a place of power and also a place of abundance. Because if you don't have any options at all, and she's your only option, you're gonna cater and do things to like kind of like secure her, and that could turn away. So you need to focus on, once again, as they say, Robert, building up your funnel. That's cold approach, dating apps, Instagram approach, in person. Whenever you can, you need to be sourcing, because guess what? If you don't source, you're dying. I'll put it this way, right? If you're not sourcing in today's market, you're literally dying in the dating market, because without sourcing, you can't get any leads. It's kind of like business. Like if
Your show now, press 1.
no customers,
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
it's all good. Yeah, if you have no clients or no customers, your business cannot.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
So
4, 3,
Just talking right now.
2, 1.
So same thing with females, right? You need to be funneling
Blog Talk
yourself
Radio.
to get that abundance mindset. So once again, it's going to be dating apps when you can, cold approach when you're in public, Instagram for DHV, and also maybe like maybe at like a off-brand gym or just library. Whenever you can, you should be out there approaching, pretty much. So yeah, girls have multiple options. Don't have one-itis, and make sure you have options as well when you talk to her. So yeah, real talk.
Okay. So, yeah, sorry, guys. We had a technical difficulty with Blog Talk Radio. It is literally the worst. It works when it chooses to. That Australian lady be chilling out. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing nothing. So, all right. So we got, let's hit some questions in the chat. Guys, get your questions in right now. We'll hang out for another 30 minutes or so and answer questions. I know a lot of guys love the Q&A portion of this thing, even though sometimes it doesn't even match with the topic at hand.
Yeah.
But let's see here.
And then the Zoom call after this for patrons.
Yeah. And guys, thank you for the constructive criticism, by the way, as far as like the lighting, and we figured out the connection thing right just earlier on the show. Yeah. So definitely you guys are not going to see any type of buffering in the next one. We're we take the constructive criticism, we make changes right away, man.
Yeah.
So
look at the lighting; it's way better now.
yeah, facts. And you guys can see it, man. We can see the background too this time. This is whatever. This is awesome. Okay. Let's see here. Thanks, Prince. Oh, we got 786 on the line. Let's see if it works now. Chris, go. Oh, all right, cool. We got the caller on the line.
Yo,
We got it fixed. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, man? Miami Beach, ya tú sabes.
Hey, tú sabes. Hey, tú sabes.
Haha.
Hola, amigo.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
What up, dude?
So, yeah, my question to you guys is, as someone like myself who's 20 years old, going to college and still living with my parents, how would you go about running game, especially here in Miami?
Ooh,
Very good
this is
question,
actually a really good question,
You're
bro.
in our town, you're in our city, so we got you, bro.
Yeah, you want to hit this first? Or you want me to do it?
Yeah, bro. So you're 20, you're in Miami. Of course, you're gonna have friends that have different events, different parties. So as a young guy, like you want to be in a lot of social circles because that's where most of your rich kind of like exposure is gonna be. So I don't know what part you live, but it's like Hialeah, Miami.
Miami Beach.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
So in this case, right? Do you have any friends from like school? Any friends from like work? You hang out with?
Wait, could you repeat that?
Do you have any
You're a
friends?
little muffled.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What's kind of like your go-to when you go out? Is it like with friends, co-workers, family? When you go out, who do you go out with?
Usually friends is usually friends and school.
Okay, cool. So what you can do is, right, and
Yeah.
all of my friends do this that live here. They literally like go out with their friends, and their friends invite girls. So they'll have like a little getty, like a house party at their spot, and they'll say, "Yo, invite some girls,"
Right.
and off rip, like because of the setting, it's your party with your boys. So you kind of like have the power and the setup. And once that's done, you get some drinks, you put on some good music, and you vibe. Girls come through because obviously it's especially quarantine, so they want a place to go to. So you set up like a little getty at your friend's spot or your spot, get some drinks and some music, and that's a good way to meet chicks as well from that little party setup. And plus you're 20, so you can't really go to clubs like that. So you need your own type of like DHV place in this case.
Yeah. So where are you at, man? Are you like
for sure?
Miami Beach.
You're in Miami? Are you in South Beach or Mid Beach or North Beach?
I'm in Mid Beach.
All right. So and you live with your folks. Okay. So you got two, and you're 20 years old.
Wait, what?
And you're 20 years old, right? You live with your folks?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Do you have a
20 years
job?
old. Yeah, I have a job, part-time job.
Okay, so what you're gonna need to do, man, you got a car?
Yep.
Okay,
Got a car.
good. So yeah, bro, what you're gonna need to do, man, is the good thing is this, you don't have too much of a logistical problem because you're close to all the nightlife. The problem is that you don't really have like a sex location. So what you're gonna have to do, man, now one strategy you could use for this is you're gonna go out and you're gonna game chicks, right? And when you go out that night that you go out, right, you're gonna reserve a hotel room on South Beach or wherever you're gonna game. But you're not actually gonna check in until you know that you got a closed deal. Okay, you're just gonna reserve it. A lot of hotels, especially like on South Beach, they'll just need a credit card to reserve it, but they won't charge you until you actually check in.
Right.
You know what I mean? But check every hotel policy is different, bro. You know what I mean? I don't like Clevelander, for example. Those motherfuckers don't do it. Yeah, they'll probably charge you, but like you got to make sure you pick a spot that like that has a good policy where you can reserve without paying, right? And then when you do that, you're gonna go out and you're gonna game, and when you know you're about to pull, you basically need to excuse yourself. Hey, I need to go to the bathroom, and then that's when you run in there and you call the hotel like, hey, I'm checking in, whatever. And then what'll happen is you walk up to the front. And you'll just say something, either you tell her, hey, wait right here, or you'll like discreetly walk up to the front, get your ticket, and then go upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way you could do it, where you kind of have a hotel setup, or you can have an Airbnb setup as well. That also works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the Airbnb, you might have to put some money down first, whatever it is. So you're going to have to be really confident that you'll be able to pull something. But sometimes simply having an Airbnb and going out and knowing that there's like you've invested is going to make you that much more. How do I say this? I don't want to say aggressive, but it's going to put that killer instinct in you. Yeah. That you got to close.
It's kind of like when you don't jerk off, and you have that like intense energy to like just go out and approach.
Yep.
Same thing.
Exactly. So those are some ways to get around your logistical problem with your parents, man. Because the thing is you're going to basically have to do more work up front to set up your situation, right? Like, whereas like
Yeah, for
me and
sure.
Fresh have our own spots, so like we can just like go out and kind of just like it is what it is. If we bring someone back, cool. But for you, you have to do more work up front to set yourself up for success.
Actually, call her. Funny enough, right? You're 20 with a car, right, bro? This is an excuse that you can use because guess what, right? Like you're young, you're not like very older and successful in that sense, which is fine. But most young girls, bro, like you take them to your car, bro, they'll smash. Like I can't see how many things I've been to. Like I've been on the beach of Cleveland. There, I've been to Fat Tuesdays. I met a chick by the bar. So yo, where you stay at? Oh, I live in Boca or something like that. It's really far. I said, yo, let's go to my car real quick. We go to my car, kiss a little bit, get in the back seat. It's done. So you can use your car too as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? For that fast pull.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you can also use your car as well. But if I were you, like I would use definitely the fact that you're in Mid Beach. That's like a huge advantage for you because you can basically like
tourists.
Yeah, you're gonna deal with you're gonna deal with tourists. So like
easy setup.
Yeah, you can get quite a bit of fast sex from tourists. But the thing is, I guess that comes at a cost because when tourists come here, like where do tourists go? Let's keep you're a Miami local, so they're gonna go to Live, they're gonna go to Story, and the Clevelander. They're gonna go to places that like at least the hottest girls. They're gonna get invited to VIPs in these places. And I always say it like this is why we tell you guys, and we're gonna do a full episode for you guys on like a breakdown of Miami Beach, where to go, where not to go, pluses and negatives, etc. Yeah. This is why we tell you guys kind of stay away from Miami Beach because Miami Beach is set up for either really high value guys like celebs or whatever,
ballers,
or hot chicks to be, or well, I mean for women in general because they're gonna get in for free. Yeah. But if you're not like a top tier guy, it's gonna be very difficult to pull in South Beach, especially if you go to like a top club because all the hottest girls are gonna be in VIPs. Yeah. Because the thing is with the thing with Miami nightlife is this. And this is one of the few cities that does this. Like promoters work during the day, and what they do is they'll go on South Beach, right, or Brickell, whatever these in Midtown, right? A lot of baddies live in Midtown. Like they'll go there and they'll just recruit chicks. Hey, such and such artist is here. We need you at this VIP. We bring your 10 hottest girls, and then when they show up, they'll only let in the cutest ones. Yeah. The other ones get kicked, and then those girls are gonna go in this VIP, and then all the other girls that are there are gonna be fighting to get in that VIP too. That's why we tell you guys. Don't go to clubs when there's a rapper there or like a team just won a championship, whatever it may be.
Mayweather.
You know, any of these guys don't go because all the girls are going to be fighting to get in those guys' VIPs. So, and you know this probably as a local. So these nightclubs are not conducive for you to win. So I would say go to spots in Miami Beach that are a little bit less, how do I say this? Traffic, a little less traffic with tourists. Live in Story are going to be crawling with tourists.
You know, it's a good spot. Wynwood, bro.
Wynwood is good, yeah.
Wynwood's pretty chill. Nice. I mean, yeah, it's still kind of like the hood area, but a lot of chicks there are like from school. They want to have a good time. They want to get mojitos, just chill. It's more like a chill vibe. And it's better to approach there sometimes as well. Yeah,
like Miami Beach. The positive is it's a target-rich environment. The negative is the competition is like crazy high. Yeah, and quite frankly, as a 20-year-old guy, bro, you're not going to be able to compete with a lot of the ballers out there in Miami Beach.
Yo, when I was broke, bro, I used to go to Wynwood and I pull all the time.
Yeah.
So, when I was broke and I didn't have anything to my name at all, that's where I would go to pull girls.
Yeah. So. Wynwood is good. You could also go to like dive bars in Coral Gables. The bar is a good spot because there are a lot of chicks go there.
Yep.
But we could do a whole thing on this, bro. But like we'll probably do that. But yeah, man, like in general, nights. I would use the fact that there's a lot of tourists around you to your advantage. I would do a couple of experiments, hit a couple spots on South Beach since it's right next to you and it's close, so you can logistically set things up easily. And then go from there. And then if South Beach isn't successful, start hitting Wynwood. Yeah. I think you do well in Wynwood, bro.
Yeah.
All right, cool, bro.
All right, man. You got a lot of free game right there, bro.
Free game, bro.
Get on the Patreon. Patreon.com/FreshFit, guys. As you guys can see right there, we do video responses. So at the $5 tier, you guys get Patreon exclusive content. $10 tier, you get a text response. Yeah. $20 tier, you actually get video responses to your questions and receipts. $50 tier, you get you get a Zoom call once per week with everything else. Then at 97 tier, you get 2 Zoom calls per week. Right after every single show, you're gonna get a Telegram chat where you get direct access to us.
Yeah, 24/7.
Literally. And our boy Andrew, the attorney, and Chris. And then you're also going to get when you come to Miami, you actually get to party with us.
You can come in the studio.
Yeah.
When we have a boat party or a yacht or
you basically party. You party alongside us. We ain't gonna charge you $3,000 for like some boot camp. You know what I mean, guys? So like you guys basically come in and chill with us and you'll game alongside us. So but yeah, man, cool. So we got a couple of super chats. Caller, you got anything else?
Oh no, that's all, man.
All right, bro. We'll
right,
see you
brother.
around, man. Have fun.
Peace out, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Good night. Thank
All
you.
right, man. Peace.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we got super chat here
All right,
from JJ. He
Mhm.
says, "Do you guys close when you go out?" So, very good question, brother.
It's a real good question.
But very simple. So, real talk. Anyone that says they close all the time when they go out is lying to you. Now, we have a very high close rate. I would say like around like 80 to 90%. But when you go out, there's so many situations and things that come up. You never know for sure what's going to happen. But for the most part, once you keep your frame, obviously, you know what I'm saying, you do your approach and you're smooth with it, it should happen a lot. So,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, man, when I go out, a lot of guys get amazed when I say this, man. If I'm going to go out to a nightclub or a bar, like I go 1 for 20 to 40 guys. It's a brutal numbers game, man. You guys got to understand that, like, you know, that it's you know, it's just a very difficult night game, guys, is like the Olympics of game. You understand? Like you're competing against super high value guys. You're at a top tier club. You're competing against music, bouncers that are going to try to cock block you, all this stuff. And you guys should check out our podcast that we did on Night Game, where we talked A to Z how to set up a night game situation to win. But understand that it's one of the hardest arenas to get girls. So knowing that, you're just going to need to understand that you got to work a lot of volume, man. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it comes down to. You got to make a lot of approaches to be successful in night game. And you got to be resilient too, you know? So going 1 for 50, 1 for 80 in a night, it's not out of the ordinary, bro. Cause like you're going to deal with so many different objections and so much bullshit when you go out at night that, like, you know, you might meet a girl and she likes you, but her friend is just like mad because like she had a tough night or her boyfriend broke up with her or she's drunk or she wants to go home. And that's going to completely sever anything that you had going on. So with night game, get comfortable approaching a lot of girls and working a lot of volume.
Yep.
So we'll move on to another super chat. Robert Sinanis with the Canadian 699. Thank you so much, Robert. What would you guys tell an 18-year-old guy that can't bring girls at his house to smash? Well, we had that guy earlier from Miami. Well, he has kind of a good setup though.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. 18 years old, man. Bro. Real talk, man. Yo, focus on school, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, you know, when you're 18 years old, you're pretty much by 18, you're either a senior in high school or you're a freshman in college. If you're a senior in high school, focus on school, get into a good college, you know what I'm saying, so that you can go and party when you get there. If you're a freshman in college, then we talked about this too, which, Rob, you're in the Patreon. Click the video that's how young guys run game.
Yeah.
But to give you a quick summary, social status is everything when you're a younger guy.
Yeah, dude.
Go ahead.
When I was 18, bro, I was playing video games, traveling with my family, eating food, and going to the beach and partying. But I had no like desire or like female like need at that point until I met this white chick. But for the most part, at 18, bro, if you want to pull, just summarize it real quick. Like you need to have, hopefully you have a car, bro, Robert. Hopefully you have a car and do car game. Like, hey, if I check out, probably she doesn't have a car. You go for maybe like some food, whatever, maybe some ice cream, something very, very light. You park up next to this dark spot. You say, hey, let's go to the backseat real quick. And then you know what I'm saying? You do your thing. Now, it's going to work all the time? Probably not. But it'll work more than often because 1, you can do it at home, and 2, it's your own car. So hopefully you have your own car. If not, sneak her in at nighttime when your mom's sleeping, you know? Try to finesse it. I mean, don't get kicked out, but, you know, just trying to make it work. Yeah, man.
So yeah, guys, and remember, we got the phone lines open here. Let me show it real quick. It's 515 guys, 605 9740. We'll probably stick on for another 7 minutes or so. We'll cut this at 90 minutes.
We got the Zoom
because we got the Zoom call with the we got a caller on the line actually. Go ahead. What is it? 646. We got a New Yorker in the house. New York. 646. You there? I can hear him.
Caller, can you hear us? Mike Jones.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Caller, just give me 1 second. Let me read the super chat, and then we'll get into your question. Chris Von Erich with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Chris. Nice to see you guys upgrading your studio. All the best. Thank you so much, guys. Go subscribe to Chris Von Erich's channel, guys.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hold on. I'm just reading a super chat.
Hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we hear you.
But yeah, guys, go subscribe to Chris Von Erich's YouTube channel. Chris Von Erich, he does a podcast a couple times a week.
Facebook.
Yeah. Nice guy, man. Nice guy.
Who that was.
He also runs a Red podcast. So anyway, go ahead, caller. We got you.
Yo, what's up, man? So I was just wondering, y'all say normally it's a good idea to kind of wait till you're about 35 or so, so you got your money right, you got your body right, you got your experience and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what if like you've already kind of reached a lot of that stuff at an earlier age? Like, I'm 27. I was a college athlete. I had a lot of experience with girls more naturally than most guys did. And then, I kind of used the red pill and, like Lucario's videos and shit like that to fine tune some stuff.
Yeah.
But, like right now I'm making over $250,000, 6'3", 215, 10% body fat. I got, I could like fuck a new chick every week, sourcing with, Hinge and Tinder and all that shit.
Right.
So I don't like what's supposed to get better by the time I'm 35. You know what I mean? Like, so like not to be cocky, but I feel like I'm already doing very well. Like what's going to be better?
So caller, that's a very good question because you're at a point now where most guys wish they could be. And you kind of been through the ringer in terms of like multiple girls, you have options, you have choices. But let me ask the caller, right? So for example, if you had infinite money, right? And infinite choices, would you give it up?
No, I wouldn't give it up. No.
Okay. Same thing right now. Right now you have an infinite.
Well, can you give me a second? I just couldn't. 1 second.
Okay.
What happened? He said, "Give him a second." What?
I think he's somewhere outside.
Oh, he's paying for some. What was it? What was the question?
Basically, he's successful. He's making 6 figures.
All right.
He's 27.
Okay.
Welcome back, bro. And he wants to know, like, why does he have to wait to 35 to settle down with a chick?
Okay. Yeah. And sorry, guys, we were handling some stuff, and I was handling some stuff on the back end. That's why.
So
okay, go ahead. Finish answering. Go ahead.
So in this case, caller, using that example, if you want to settle down, that's fine and dandy. But just know you're giving up your power and you're giving up your options and choice. Because when you settle with one chick, bro, like how to put it, when you do that, bro, you literally like give up all of your leverage. And when you have no leverage, then she can kind of control the frame. This is why like a lot of guys are purple pill and like they know the truth of a red pill, but then again into LTR and.